Hi everyone, welcome to my Persian Corner. My name is Panta and today we have a quick lesson on روزهای هفته, the days of the week. روزها is days and hafte, you'll notice we have in hafte haft, which means 7, and that's a week. So the days of the week. Let's get started. Okay, our days of the week in Persian are super simple. If you know your numbers 1 through 5, then the rest should be a breeze. So let's start with Saturday, which is Shanbe. Shanbe. So in the transliteration here, Shanbe, that's what it looks like because there's a nun and a be. But when we're speaking, it just sounds like an M. It sounds like Shanbe. That's why I wrote Shanbe. So go with this for speaking. Sunday is Yekshanbe. Yekshanbe. So Yek, our number 1, plus Shanbe. And if we're just saying the number 1 by itself, then we're going to say Yek. But when it's followed by a noun, so like if we want to say one computer, for example, Yek computer, often the Yek just sounds like Ye computer, right? So the same thing here. Sometimes people will say Yekshanbe, sometimes it's Yeshanbe. You'll just hear Ye. Monday is Doshanbe. So again, we have our number 2, and then Shanbe. So I bet you can guess by now what Tuesday is going to be, right? Exactly, Seshanbe. So then that means Wednesday is going to be Charshanbe. Thursday will be good, Panshanbe. And then Friday is Jum'e. Jum'e. Okay, so you'll see that we start with Shanbe and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in front of all of them, and then Jum'e. Okay, why did we start with Saturday? So other than Shanbe being the base of most of these days, Shanbe, or Saturday, is also the first day of the week in Iran, which means that Panshanbe Jum'e, or Thursday and Friday, are the weekend. Officially, Friday is the weekend, but some places might be off or work half a day on Thursday. It just kind of depends on the place. Another very important thing to know about the days of the week in Iran is that because they have numbers, they're divided into 2 categories, odd days and even days. So our even days are going to be the ones with even numbers. Shanbe, which doesn't have a number, but it's considered even. Doshanbe and Charshanbe. So the days that are in blue, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, these are Ruzhaye Zoj, even days, Ruzhaye Zoj. And then Ruzhaye Fard, odd days, those are going to be the ones with odd numbers. Yeshanbe, Seshanbe, Panshanbe. So the days that I've written in red, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, those are Ruzhaye Fard, or odd days. This is really, really common in Iran. Any kind of scheduling, so if a job asks about your availability, or you want to register for a class or something like that, often they'll give you the schedule in terms of Ruzhaye Zoj and Ruzhaye Fard. And the first time I actually ever heard about this was when I was in the US, and an Iranian colleague had emailed me giving his availability and saying something like, I'm available on even days and Friday. And I was like, what is an even day? So that's obviously a direct translation. It doesn't make sense in English because we have no numbers in English. So if you ever hear an Iranian talking about even and odd days, this is where it comes from. Friday, Jum'e, is neither even nor odd because it's the weekend. Something that you could say for Friday is that because it's the weekend, people like to go out. And so when do they go out? On Thursday night, right? The night before. So they say Shab Jum'e, like let's go out. It's Shab Jum'e, meaning Thursday night, or Shab Jum'e would be like saying the night of Friday. If you wanted to say Friday night, you would have to say the Jum'e Shab. So you would say the day first and then Shab, which is night, or any of these other days, like Yesham Bishab would be Sunday night, right? But it's very common to hear Shab Jum'e to mean Thursday night. Thank you so much for joining me in this lesson. As always, there are PDFs available on the blog. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Invite your friends. It's always more fun to learn a language together, and you can practice together as well. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Khodafis!